Hello, this is the start of the recording, so yep, that's good. Hello everyone, I'm not going to put this on YouTube or anything, so you don't have to worry about that, guys. I'm not going to make anything public.
Well, if we shout obscenities, then you won't be.
Well, have you been on YouTube? Everyone shouts obscenities. It's the only way that they can ever get any publication, especially if it's the N-word.
Hey, let's go record a guy that's killed himself in the woods.
Oh god.
But,
okay, so...
I'll get us some views.
This is the Adventures of Muulgrov. Muulgrov is not a person, it's a place. It's the place that you're currently in.
Such a good name.
Thank you.
Muulgrov.
I don't know if you're being sarcastic, but I take the compliment.
No, that is a good name. I would have chosen that for an orc, if I had an orc.
Yeah. Well, essentially, to put it like this, you're in the Draken Empire. It spans... Oh. Okay. Stacy will drop out temporarily, and then when she comes back, that's fine. Okay. So, to summarize, you're in the Draken Empire, an empire that's been around for a good 1,000 years or so. Something really bad happened a few hundred or so years ago, where magical calamity caused one of the 10 regions to completely disappear, and storms to begin to rage across the land. Sometimes they're not so bad, sometimes they're quite severe with magical influences and possibly demons popping up. Not great, not bad. So far the 9 remaining regions are currently trying to work themselves out in under the management of the High Jarls, these being the Dragonborn nobles who command and guide the people of their region. There's many threats to the Empire, with to the west coming creatures of the wastes, where foul orc creatures and monstrous beings of pure chaos come and taint the land, make things difficult, and constantly trying to invade, because the wastes are not a pleasant place to be in. And to the far east there is the Evermore, where it is a land of endless stagnation, where no life can truly exist, and any life that is there doesn't really stay alive for long, because that's a joyous place to be to. And then to the south you have the southern kingdoms, ruled by mysterious elven figures who are quite dickish. They want to invade, they want to take over, and so you are a group of people who are all members of the Brethren of Aid, a adventuring guild that was refurbished somewhat to encompass the entire empire as a way of taking care of the issues of the citizens and act as sort of like an inquisitorial force in the Warhammer sense of, okay, there's problems, we're somewhat outside of government, but we're still part of the government, technically. You're under the payroll of the Empire itself, but you have certain leniencies when it comes to certain issues, though, again, you still have to pay for food and whatnot, though if you find a local branch, you can let them know that you're a member, show off your flag, show off your badge, and then, okay, you have residence and food for the night or so. You've all been summoned to Fort Duskhole in the province of Rinyor, within the region of Muulgrov. Muulgrov. The name conventions I can explain if people want. So, Muulgrov. Muulgrov is the current province you are in. Fort Duskhole is near the southern border with close to where it crosses over into Yorg, which is close to the wastes, and Farinlov, which is close to the southern area. Muulgrov is the central region where most farming and agricultural work is done. Its main problems come with monsters that wander into... Stacy's back. With monsters that wander into the outer regions and then disrupt the food sources, and then causing the outer regions to have difficulties, as Muulgrov is basically a massive farming community and must feed the rest of the Empire. Finally, you're all new recruits, more or less, to the Brethren of Aid. You've all been summoned to like I said, Fort Duskhole, where you are to aid the captain of the watch, the captain of the fort, Suva Dusk, Suvu Dusk, and you've been told to meet in the inn of the sleeping lion within the fort. It's currently 2 companions have arrived, that being Stacy's S, that being her character's name, with her companion Tiger, and Andrew's character Kelpie. So far, they've been having discussions about the naming conventions of halflings. They've had an awkward encounter with. They've had an awkward encounter with the daughter of the inn's approaching and not being very good with customer service. She's a teenager. Give her some slack. And yeah, I'm a right comedian, aren't I? And we are now, let's say it's a bit later on, so the crowd is beginning to gather. There's more people than there were before. The halflings probably a few pints in, and we probably have the arrival of the 2 other companions who are called for, if you'd like. So, to set the scene, it is the Sleeping Lion Inn. It is owned by Tilda Stonemill, a lovely, plump, old, middle-aged woman with strawberry blonde hair, kind at heart, very generous and courteous, though a bit loud and brash when it comes to her children, as you've already found out with Ethan and the daughter. And if you want an idea of what she really looks like, just imagine the mother from the Weasley family.
Molly Weasley.
Yeah, pretty much Molly Weasley.
She has a wand.
Oh, damn it, you found out her secret. But, no, she's been...
Is she a frying pan that washes itself too?
You don't know. She's been tending to the bar with customers coming and going. Ethan's been away for a bit, and he's only recently come back saying that, Silver's gonna be sending her a side man, come see you guys. 2 people isn't really enough to get her full attention, she says, so she'll probably be waiting till more show up before she comes down and sees you herself. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, and can I get you another refill? Though we may need to be starting to charge you, seeing how many of the halflings had already. No offense.
I've had water.
Yeah, water. That's what it is. So, the 2 companions who are here, you may want to describe yourselves and say what you've been doing, and then from that we can then introduce the other 2, if that's okay.
Do you know what? What was the third? Hang on.
So,
Yeah.
so far the characters that are in the scene, so to phrase it, is
Me and Andrew.
Tilda Stonemill, who is behind the bar, Ethan, who's now going to sit down and continue enjoying his drink, which he left, which has now gone warm, and he's a bit upset about that, but, you know, good drink's still good drink. And the nervous daughter kind of skidding around, trying to do proud by her mum. Inspiring.
Has Tiger actually had his food yet? Or her food, sorry.
Yes, after their incident with the daughter and the tiger, she was very quick to bringing up plenty of scrapes, some nice cuts. You'd even say that you could probably eat them if you'd wanted to, because they aren't that bad. I mean, just bits of bacon gristle and maybe the occasional rat. You're not sure. Eating rats isn't bad, okay? You can grow rats in farms. They're great. Don't Don't be
Sounds
against rat
disgusting.
burgers.
I prefer berries. Right. I am just picking bits off the plate and feeding them quietly to Tiger.
Would you like me to roleplay Tiger or you to roleplay Tiger?
I'll do her. Sounds wrong.
You'll do her. Okay.
Okay, the elf's gone kinky. How did I not see that
I'm
coming?
walking to the tavern to see. I don't know what's happening. I walk straight out.
Ah, you enter the tavern,
Oh,
and
damn.
you instantly see, an elf doing some kinky shit with a cat. No, you do
Right.
not.
She's feeding a cat.
Yes, she's feeding her.
I go wide-eyed, look confused, nod at who's closest to me to the door, and I just walk out.
Oh, why not? Oh, sorry. I was joking about that. We can actually introduce you properly if you want. Sorry.
No, I was going to wait till a bit later to be introduced.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. So, yes. What would Harry? Would you like to join the scene, or would we just leave it currently as Stacy and Andrew?
I'd like to leave it for a bit.
That's fine.
We're going to surprise them and kill them and then take their cat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tiger's never gonna go with you, trust me.
Well, if you're dead, then probably.
No, she wouldn't anyway.
Well, if we killed Tiger, we could carry the body around, so...
You get that cloak you always
around on my
wanted.
shoulders anyway.
The cloak I always wanted. Yeah.
So, right, just out of character slightly, is Andrew's name actually pronounced Kelpie?
No, it's pronounced Kepley, but
Kepley.
if you want to start nicknaming him Kelpie, if Andrew's okay with that, I think...
Do you know what the sad thing is? I really was gonna go, I'm gonna call you Horsey, and I thought, no, I won't.
Wait, is Andrew a horse?
No.
Andrew is not a horse, just because he's Irish.
You just said horsey. I assume his character's a horse.
Kelpish is Scottish. Kelpies are Scottish.
Yes.
Not Irish.
Yeah, but I'm just... to basically summarize what happened was... when they met each other and the halfling said, "Hi, my name is Kepley," Stacy misread it as Kelpie, thought it was the horse monsters, asked if they existed in this world. I told her, yeah, they sort of do, and she's like, wait, hold on, are you one of those horse things in disguise?
No, it's just honestly, it's just my character kind of just says what comes to her mind because it's funnier.
Kind of like you.
Yeah, well, actually, no, I really don't.
Well, Stacy's basically got a cat, so...
Stacy does have a cat. Stacy's got 2 cats.
Oh, yeah.
Stacy is dual-wielding cats.
Yeah, you got 2 cats and a dog, and yeah.
I'll tell you what, if you want to take on Belle, be my guest.
You are the Beastmaster in real life.
Yeah, that's my house at Harvard. Right.
Food is provided if you ask for it. The evening is growing somewhat late. It is the spring summertime period, if this world were to have such a thing. The weather is beginning to the air is beginning to chill somewhat as the sun begins to set. I can't think of a better word, but yeah, that's the right word. There's more customers are coming in, more patrons after hard days working out in the fields to fill up on frosty mead and warm pies.
Pies.
Warm pie.
Yes.
What?
Warm pie.
So if you wish for food, feel free to ask, or I can have the girl come over and ask you again.
I offer Kepley some meat and tell him he can either eat it. You can either eat it or Tiger might take a piece of food off you.
Can I have more context to what races you guys are?
Yeah, I did say earlier, but no. What we should probably have is
an elf, right?
how about Stacy and Andrew in turn you tell each other who your character is, possibly what their class is, their race, and a bit more if you want to, or a bit less if you don't.
Yeah, because
Right.
this whole game, me and Harry are just going to hide in bushes and stare at you as you walk past.
Okay, I'm an elf. I have a cat called Tiger draped around my shoulders. I'm called S, and
You wear rags.
I wear rags. I have a longbow, a crossbow, and a skimmy on my back. And
What did you just say?
A simmy.
skimmy.
It's
A semi.
Are you meaning scimitar?
You
Yeah.
mean simmy. If it's a simmy.
It's because I can't pronounce it properly. I've got a sword on my back.
It's like
You got
I got a sword,
have a
okay.
sword. I can't pronounce skimmy, so I'll say sword.
But skimmy is wrong to begin with. It is scimitar.
I can't pronounce them. That's why.
Okay.
Every time I look at it,
It's a bendy blade.
The pot is simmering. Say that.
No, I mean when I look at it, I see something different in my head.
Okay.
Venus?
Fine.
It's really weird. Dyslexia.
Okay. Spell it incorrectly.
Can I Google it first?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Okay.
Stacey, just put bendy sword.
I'm just gonna say sword.
Cat sword.
Right, and
Because that is essentially what a scimitar is. Sorry. Continue.
that's it, I think.
Yes. You'll quickly.
Oh, I really, really mistrust everyone unless Tiger kind of likes them.
And so far, Tiger's taking a liking to Kelpie. Kelpie, introduce yourself.
Wait, what? Kepley.
Kepley, not Kelpie.
Look, it's gonna stick.
I can tell. This is.
Sorry.
I'm not a horse.
I thought you were going to say whore then. I'm not a whore.
I'm not that either.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna correct us. No, I am that. I am a bard after all.
Doug is. So we're alright. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I'm definitely a whore.
Good to know that you can actually imagine yourself as something more than what you already are.
Yeah.
So,
I'm very proud of myself.
So yes, Kepley.
Kepley, yes.
Sorry. It's just a conversation between Andrew as Kepley to Martin. Martin's pronouncing Kelpie all the time.
Unfortunately, Kelpie is going to stick for me. I know, but you ruined it. You ruined it. It's all Stacey's fault.
Honestly, to be honest, when I first heard the name Kepley, I mispronounced it in my head as Kelpie.
Who's Kelpie?
No. It's only because that name everyone's seen Kelpie before and Kepley hasn't been seen as much.
We need to have a more diverse naming conventions for halflings. Kepley, it's not halfling lives matter. It's all lives matter.
No racism.
Sorry.
I'm looking at you, Harry.
So,
Actually, before I do start, I'm gonna apologize to everyone right now.
you are a huge bigot.
No, I mean it's completely nothing to do with racism. I'm gonna stay with that shit. I'm gonna apologize by saying all this time I've been thinking of what voice to do, and I can't think of any voice apart from Vasildan.
Just go with Tib.
So I'm going with it. I'm sorry.
You're going full on Tibby.
I'm going full Vals.
Okay. So.
Then that. Okay.
So yes, we keep talking over the halfling.
We're not even in the room.
So.
Okay.
Describe to us Kepley. He is a man of few words.
Yes, my mic's not working. Hold on.
We can hear you. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Yeah, still here.
Right. I am Kepley, not Kelpie. Halfling Bard.
Yeah.
Yes. What else? about so much to say, really.
Yes.
Is that what you said in
Yes.
the when you were describing?
Like appearance-wise.
Hair
Oh,
colour, eye
No,
colour.
you know in the chat when you were describing.
Oh, yeah.
Read that.
Hold on. Pretty much about 3 foot tall, brown curly hair, brown eyes.
I'm now picturing Samwise Gamgee.
That's sort of what I was going for.
Mr.
Sort of.
Frodo, I'm gonna carry you up the mountain.
It's your background story that you lost Frodo.
No, it's not.
Oh, damn.
He does have some mysterious jewellery, though.
Oh, God. I've got a ring on me. Why have you got the ring? I don't know.
I don't see it on any of your fingers.
It's around the neck.
He is a bard.
We have a game where we try not to go there.
I'm sorry, this is what happens. It's me, I'm the
I
problem.
blame Doug.
Yeah,
Hey!
everything's Doug's fault. So,
It's nothing about cock rings.
we have... I was saying his toes, mate.
Oh, sure you will.
No, you weren't.
Deception check.
You weren't, because even I was nowhere near the toes.
But you never are, Stacey.
I'm smiling now. I'm
Okay,
smiling.
so, back on track. The inn has a nice warm air to it. The fire's heating up the room. As every time the door opens, and a bit of a chill comes in, and it's quickly the door's quickly closed to prevent it spreading. The fire is nice. It crackles warm. A musician gently plucks at his lute in the corner. The sound of jovial atmosphere spreads across the room. And then, awkwardly sitting at a large table, is an elf, a halfling, and a cat.
The cat's on my shoulders. It's not sitting at the table, I promise.
So,
Disgraceful.
as this is going on, the evening continues to progress. You have food. You do as you need. Is anyone desiring to join them today, or are they waiting for a later day?
Fuck it, I'll go in.
Then, bursting through the door comes...
Ugh.
Oh, for God's sake, Don!
That one still got set me off. It's Doug's fault.
I'm sorry, it's just whenever we play D&D, it's always something which triggers,
You.
yeah, me. And I'm pretty sure everyone else, but I'm the one who only says it.
I'll have you
common
know...
decency.
Doug triggers me.
I'll have
Carry
you know
on.
that this is a Christian D&D session. A Christian D&D session.
Okay, I'm sorry. There should
That will
be
stop me.
more priests with altar children. Or altar boys, whatever. Okay, Harry,
What are you
continue coming.
insinuating?
Continue coming, Harry.
Continue. So, entering into the inn after a long journey throughout the night, comes...
Zorgar Mensker.
Zorgar, you received a letter many a night ago addressing you to come to the fort of Duskhole and to speak to the Lady of Tilda Stonehill at the Sleeping Lion Inn. As you look around, you see a woman of portly nature, round of belly, bristly of bushy hair, and a warm cherry smile. She is ordering around a younger man of thinner complexion and a younger woman, probably in her teenagers, of similar thin but relatively familiar features to herself, probably related, ordering them about from behind a bar where she is serving pints vigorously to patrons coming and going. What do you wish to do? There is a fire pit in the center of the room where there is also a large table where two residents currently sit, a halfling and an elf. Across the ways, there's mainly a human populace to the rooms, There is, of course, another the halfling playing his instrument in the corner, and the music helps put a sense of ease and comfort after the harsh journey that it took to arrive.
Okay. I'll go up to the haughty woman.
Yeah. Oh
Or
my
go-
goodness! Hello there. How may I be able to help you, my lord?
I'm looking for a woman.
You'll be about the third person today who said that. I'm presuming it's Tilda Stone Mill.
That's the one.
That'd be me, dearie.
Brilliant. What am I asking her?
Yes, you were summoned by the captain, I presume. Captain Suvu. You're the member of a Brethren of Aid, correct?
Yes, I am. Yeah.
3 for 3, I'm getting it in. Great. Well, over there...
Good for you.
Thank you, dear. Over there, where you see by the fire, there's the halfling, the elf, and the cat. They're also members. They're here to see Suvu as well. You take a seat over there. We can provide food and lodgings for the night. Maybe more, depending on if any other companions do show up. We will provide food and drink, free of charge, all courtesy of the captain. So would I possibly offer you a drink of some kind? Something strong, something weak, maybe just something fruity?
Meat.
Meat. Right. Anything in particular, or just meat in general?
Meat.
Splendid. I like you. Okay, so, meat.
Use the word meat for rocks. Rocks for meat, sorry.
Oh, no.
I don't think he's going to throw meat at people. That's a bit weird.
You say that now. So,
Stop waving your meat around.
oh, God damn it, Doug, you're doing it. You're the one that's the problem.
Self 5.
Yeah, okay.
Celebrate that talk.
Doug's character hasn't even shown up yet, and he's already died. He fell. Rocks fell. He died. Okay. There weren't
That's
any
all for me,
cliffs,
guys.
but
I'll
rocks fell.
see you guys next time.
Yeah. So fine. So yeah. And would there be anything to drink with that, or just meat? Just meat.
Ale.
Ale. Would you like the golden
Ale.
shower? Okay, I'll just get you a pint or a keg.
Keg.
Right on you, my love. Okay, Ethan, show the man to his seat. And be respectful, you little cotter. Have a good day. I'll get you a drink in a second and Hamidor will bring it over, alright? Okay, good. Hello! And she goes immediately on to the next customer, drunken man going, oh, I think you had enough to eat.
Tiger looks at the new person suspiciously as he walks over.
Yes, and approaching the table now is a what? Looking like what? And what is he?
What you see, clad in
No armor.
almost fancy, no armor, but almost fancy clothes.
Naked.
Hang on, he's not towering. A not towering.
An average size.
Average size. Fuck, what is it?
It's like
Dragonborn. He's a red dragonborn with golden trimmed scales about you, with his golden beady little eyes looking about the place,
Now
inspecting each of you.
I will raise, as this is part of the Draken Empire, the Dragonborn are the noble elite of the entire empire. They make up most of the ruling class, though they do have a lot of thanes and lower jarls who are human, dwarf, it depends on the region. So the heads of all the capital regions are all the Dragonborns. There's very few of them when compared to other races because of a long war that basically almost destroyed their populace, and the gestation period for Dragonborn is kind of a long and difficult one. So it's not like they can just pop out the ground like dwarves. So to see a Dragonborn
We have talked about this though.
What?
We have talked about this.
Yes, but I'm informing everyone else.
Right. I wasn't sure if you were telling me.
Yeah,
telling
no.
me off.
But this is so everyone knows, oh shit, that's a Dragonborn. Sorry, that was my phone. Oh shit, that's a
Is it an
Dragonborn.
anxiety alarm?
Yes, it's still happening. My anxiety is fucking peaking.
Oh,
Peachy.
do I?
Does this mean that Harry owns like some sort of big city?
No, not necessarily. Just because the upper ruling class on Dragonborn doesn't mean that they're all, snotty rich bastards. They are still citizens and they still do serve purpose, but they now tend to be more of a bureaucratic than active part.
So does that mean Harry isn't a snotty rich bastard?
Oh, he's not rich at all.
Yes, like he said, he has almost
However,
fancy.
Is he a snotty bastard?
We will just have to see.
Yeah, I haven't quite decided yet.
Right. Is Tiger going to like you or not, basically, is what I want to know.
Is he going to lick you?
Probably.
Okay.
He's alright. I'd say he's an alright guy. To me, he's an alright guy. He's less of a handful than Vasildan is. So, if that's any cons.
Yes, he now fixates on meat and nothing else. Speaking of which, you quickly get served your stack of meat. You didn't describe anything in particular, but it's all finely, it's all cooked, bacon, pork, nice bit of beef as well, and just a good chunk. And just in case you wanted to, there's some more rare and thin hams that have been cooked but are cooled, along with your keg of ale, just placed. Here you go, my lord. I'm sorry. Goodbye. Is everyone still there? Oh shit. So yeah, just for the record, the chat dropped. I think it was my fault. Sorry if anyone is listening and you bored shitless getting back in contact. I don't know why that happened. I think my internet went out briefly. Oh shit, come on, really? They joined the group chat just as I fucking end it. Okay, Oh, fuck! Oh my god, I hate you. Okay. Join.
Hello?
Okay, I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry about that. I'm going to add people back into the call. For some reason, it kept dropping. For reasons I do not know. Oh god, no, 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 no. Oh god. Oh god, is this... what's going on?
Not alright, people are adding themselves into the call, you can do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Okay. Everyone's back! I'm sorry about that. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Martin was mean and nasty and give up on you all.
I called him the other one, and Martin answered with, no, 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 no.
No! You doomed us all! Okay, so yes, I don't know when you guys dropped off, but we just had the description of Harry's character, correct?
We didn't drop off at all. You fucked off.
Yeah.
Okay, I
And then
think
you
my
called the other chat.
I think my internet went out then. It's not fully reliable, unfortunately.
Damn, dude.
This is what happens when you live in the countryside.
Yeah, I was when you
Live in the
were gone.
countryside.
Let's not get
I
into
do
it.
too.
Yeah. But sorry about that. Yeah. I apologize for that. So what happened was Harry gave his character, correct?
Yep. I was just saying about he's 5'11", so he ain't brilliantly tall. He's average, but he ain't slow.
Yeah. And
His scales are pretty. That's what I was saying.
do you take a seat at the table?
Closest to the fire.
It doesn't take long before the somewhat scrawny teenage girl comes up, hefting the keg for you. It's a reasonably sized keg. It's probably good for at least 4 or 5 pints worth of ale. And then a large assortment of different meats, all for you to chew on if you wish. Some cooked, some bits a little raw, maybe, but maybe they're meant to be that way. You know, like the cooked ham, cold but cooked.
Good.
And some condiments, you know, honey mustard, ketchup.
Oh, he doesn't bother with that shit.
Okay.
Tiger just slowly slides off my shoulder, walks up, like kind of crouching. Clearly it's a table, so everyone's looking at him. Goes up to the plate, sniffs it, and nicks a chunk.
I'm okay with this.
Has he passed the tiger trial?
No,
Okay.
we just want food.
That's fine. The girl raises a voice. If there is anything else, just let us know. We have enough rooms for everyone if you need it. Would you like some more water?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, bye! And then she quickly sprints off to get you water. Later on, she brings you the water, and it is nice. It's water, what can I say?
It's water.
Yeah. So
Right,
now we have the 3 at the
Hang
table.
on, wait. Just out of character slightly. I'm very sorry, but unless you want a meowing incessantly into the microphone, I need to go and feed 2 cats.
That's fine. We can have the conversation between Kelpie and... Kepley!
Oh my god, Andrew, I'm just gonna buy you I'm sorry card, I promise. Right, okay, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay.
I'm sorry I killed your character.
So, Andrew, you there?
Yeah.
So, you've now had this massive... Well, have you... You've seen Dragonborns before, given your background. And one just decided to, just sit next to you. What do you do?
I go to shake his hand. Hello there.
Okay, I take my right hand off of the meat that I'm currently eating, and I shake his hand.
Now, when you're saying you're eating the meat, is it refined and
as in-
eloquent, or is it just
Fuck no.
yeah? It's
I
hunger.
took the biggest piece of meat I found and I shoved it in there.
Doug, you want to say anything?
But
Nothing.
he's not even listening, so it's fine.
That's fine. Just
Yeah.
just listening to this dragon shove meat in his mouth
Oh, okay.
savagely.
Let him enjoy it.
Save the flavor.
He eats very quickly.
So yes, in less than a few moments, a plate stacked high with many different meats has now been laid low by the ravenous hunger of your character.
Yep. So when I finish, I sorry about that. Hunger is quite common where I'm from.
Penis.
Is that so?
Yes, and I take the egg. I start drinking some of the keg, just to loosen as it goes down the digestive system,
So
which I'm not sure Dragonborn have.
no, they're still they still have stomachs, they still have throats, they still have all that
Yeah, but,
normal
like,
stuff.
Are they like a cow and they have like 4 stomachs or something?
No, they
Or are they?
you don't
Well,
know
the
the ins and outs of draconic biology, but you do know. The question is: are you chugging? Are you just sipping? Or are you having a good time? What is it that you desire?
He's kind of relaxed now. He's had his food, and now he's just taking an occasional glug.
An occasional glug, a good one.
An occasional glug, yeah.
Splendid. Well, yes. The evening. Do you discuss things with each other, or do you just sit in silence awkwardly, like any family gathering?
Do you know what we are here for?
I don't. We're waiting on the captain. Last I heard.
Right. So the information is the same.
Yep.
It's unfortunate.
Don't think I quite caught your name. I'm Kepley.
Hello, Kepley. I am Zorgar. Zorgar Meniscale.
Pleased to meet you.
And you. Do you happen to know the nature of the work?
I know nothing at the minute.
Of the letters that you both receive, you know it is relating to some fellow companions of the Brethren of Aid. You just don't know quite what the whole scenario is. So you have a loose idea that it's something to do with your guild, but you're not sure the overall details. All you know is the captain said it's very important that you come as soon as possible, and she was happy with whoever would show up.
Okay. I can
But
fuck with that.
the evening goes well. The air is warm. The scent of meats now filling the area. Laughter is abound. Music plays. Cats steal food.
Alright, no food left on my plate.
Yes. So, do you wish to do anything, or shall we call it a night? Not the session, the actual night in the game. Great, you had
guys,
some
that's
steak.
it.
Great,
Let's
that's it. Maybe next time we'll end up, killing something. No, we'll just eat another steak.
Mini steak.
Okay.
Well then. I suppose since we're going to be acting together for a small amount of time, at the very least, tell me, what can you do? My voice has changed, I know, but I forgot how to do Vasildan right now. I'll come back to me later.
What I can do?
Yes.
Well, I am well, something of a bard, and I do have some talents there.
Musician.
Well, I dabble. More of an aspiring writer, you see. What?
The ghost of Doug's former character chuckles in the afterlife. Oh god, he has a deep voice.
No, that's not actually okay.
Okay. Resume.
Writing.
Yes.
What do you write?
Oh, well, haven't written anything, well, at the moment, but...
So not a writer.
Oh, I said aspiring, didn't I?
You did.
Anyway,
Indeed.
yes. That's why I'm here. What about you? Why are you here?
Someone called for aid.
Fair enough, they did. But why are you with the Brethren of Aid?
It just happened over the years. A lot of things happened, and this place seems like a almost well paid.
I see.
Something I can get by.
So you're in it for the money?
Partially. Mostly because I'm just bored. I don't
see.
really have that much to do.
Meow. The fire crackles. Yeah, it's still. The awkwardness is palpable.
And I'm trying, okay?
I know you're trying, but you're not trying hard enough. Sorry.
And you. Elf?
The elf is
S.
currently out of reach.
I'm not trying to reach her.
No, as in she's current AFK.
It's not. I can hear you.
Yeah? I can hear you, Stace.
Stacy?
Can you not hear her?
No, I can't.
Oh, what?
He may have muted you.
Selective hearing?
How? Okay, Stacy, let's look. No, I can't. No, I seriously can't.
Oh yes. Oh yes, Stacy, guess what? Apparently in the third book of Harry Potter, Hermione's actually has a white face, so she is white. Carry on.
Alright.
Okay, now I hear her.
Yeah, no.
Hello, Stacy.
Yeah, I had to ask that question for it to work.
I came back at the wrong bit of that conversation.
It's okay. Okay.
I came back at the wrong part of that conversation because all I heard was. "Meow."
Oh, so you were there, you jerk. Sorry. Continue. Yes,
What?
the elf is
Yeah.
here.
S.
Zorga. What are your talents?
Not sure I have any, honestly.
Brilliant.
I'm not sure
A writer
if
and
that's-
a
Although, in fairness, I have survived this long, so I must have something going for me.
Right. Do any of you know the captain?
Nope.
No.
You have heard her name is Suvu, Sue Dusk.
Suvu Sudusk.
Suvu Dusk.
S'il vous plaît.
No,
Not French.
she is not French.
No one would like a French captain.
No
Why?
one likes a French.
French people hate French people. What does that say about French people?
Don't hate French people.
No, I had this from a French person. French people absolutely hate French people.
French people hate British people.
Yeah, but French people hate everyone, but they especially hate themselves. Carry on.
Sounds like
Is that why the mimes are always crying?
It's because everyone hates them, even their own
Doug, have
country.
you joined us yet? Or are you just still voicing the people's
No,
hate?
I'm still just voicing my own opinions on French people.
Okay.
Okay, so it turns out the bigot might actually be Doug.
Wait, what?
Wait, you guys thought I was a bigot? What the fuck?
No, wait, I'm not a bigot. What the hell?
Stop. I'm sorry.
No, actually got this from a friend.
Yeah, but bigot. Come on.
Wait, what?
No.
I got this from.
What?
I got all this information from a well-sourced French person who I play video games with.
A well-sourced French person.
Yeah, I actually had to find a French person and ask them the question. No, I didn't.
You know what, right? Next time I talk with I only know her as Flower, I'm going to call her Flower. Next time I talk with Flower, I'll specifically ask her.
Well, I hate to tell you guys, but in this universe, the French don't exist.
Oh.
Yes! I mean, oh.
God, I can't understand their accent.
It is at this point a man approaches. Bonjour, comment ça va?
I'm not exit. Then at that moment, I exit, and you see some man wearing chainmail with a sword and a shield run in and chop off this man's head.
The
then
man
run
of
out
an
again.
illusion.
Oh, he wasn't, because I ran out again.
You know what, right?
Doug, enter the
few
scene.
times I've looked at
Okay.
that door, and I swear someone's came in and went straight back out again.
Yeah, that's me. That's why it keeps opening. I keep opening the door and closing.
Doug's character has a bit of an image issue. He wants to do the best
Yeah, it's
first
a bit of a
impression, but he doesn't
story.
really know how to do it.
We're gonna start with a solo song.
Oh God. So yes, as the evening continues, it becomes rather late in the night. You've had some fair bits of drinks. You've spoken somewhat to each other, and it is getting late. Whether you wish to call it a night is up to you. Well, continue sitting, staring at each other awkwardly.
Is there meant to be another one of us? Should we just wait for him, or should we go to bed?
I don't want to enter. I don't know why. Because every time I enter a tavern, something happens and I kill people.
This is true. We should do it night.
Yes.
Doug,
Yes.
how about if you kill people, I'll kill you?
It might be highly impossible for you to kill me, judging by my stats.
Alright.
I'll kill you then.
Tiger will kill you.
Still highly improbable that anyone could kill me.
Mate,
Doug?
let me guess. You got an AC of 18.
Yes.
Doug?
I've died with an AC of 19 before. At level 1.
Doug?
Actually, I should have an AC of 20 because I got a shield.
No, you don't. Chainmail is 16, the shield is +2. Plate
Okay.
mail is 18.
Penis, that's why.
Stop.
Tiger will kill you. He doesn't have any stats.
Well,
Yes, he does.
He's a cat.
Does he?
Yeah, cats have stats.
They're really shit.
Would you like
They
me
are.
to send you the cat stats?
No, I'm not actually that bothered since he won't be fighting.
Yeah, he's a challenge rating 0.
He's like a living scarf.
He does 1 point of damage if he ever hits. That's it.
Okay.
He is not combat expert, I will say. But yeah, no.
I don't know that. I can barely deal with my own combat. There are other cats' combat as well.
So, after a while, the Miss Stone Mill comes up. She says, "I hate to say this, dearies, but don't know if any more of your companions may be showing up tonight. So, if you like, I can show you to your rooms. I can provide anything if you need. We have some books if interesting. But we if they don't show up tonight, you can probably go around the town and go around the fort tomorrow and meet some of the local residents. Get
Fun.
comfortable.
You just want me to come in, don't you?
I just
Yeah.
want the scene to move on, really.
Okay. Well, I don't have to come in, do I?
No, I'm just saying there's a lot of awkward silence, and I'm trying to keep it flowing.
Beds.
Right. Well, Tiger decides to trot out the door and go on a little nightly wander.
I would like to find a bed.
I can show you to a bed.
Good.
Follow me. Mr.
Meniscale.
No, Stillcrest.
Oh.
Yes, I'd like a bed as well.
Okay, would you like a halfling or full-sized?
Halfling,
Splendid.
please.
Just this way. She takes you up to the second floor of the building. There are 4 or 5 rooms, and you're showing to one each. She says, now, if you need anything, just come. Someone eating
What
up a
is
plate?
that infernal scraping?
Sorry!
Ethan, for fuck's sake, stop scraping the plates!
I'm sorry, I'm eating ice cream.
Damn ice cream. Anyway, so breakfast is served at 7 and goes on till about 11. After that it's lunch until about 5, at which point it then goes into supper. Now, the captain did say that you can go and see her tomorrow, so just go to the garrison itself. You're members of the... Yeah, you are. So just show off your identification. You'll get past it and you'll be fine. But it's a lovely evening. I'm going to go back downstairs and tend to the customers. So if you do want anything else, just come down, let us know, and we'll provide as best we can. Okay?
Can I ask where your nearest tree is?
The nearest tree would be right outside. We don't really keep many trees in the fort, but we do have a little area of vegetation for food to grow. You know, there's an apple or a bit of an apple tree. So if you want to go there,
Right.
go ahead.
I'm going to go and sleep in the tree. I don't feel safe inside.
Do you say this out loud?
Yes.
All right. Didn't want to make any assumptions about elves, but okay. And enjoy the tree. You sure don't want a pillow or anything?
I would like a pillow.
There's a pillow already provided in your room.
I would like another.
Okay, we'll get you another pillow.
No, Tiger will join me shortly, I'm sure.
Will you like some meat as well whilst we're at it? Just some more bacon, just in case. Get peckish of the night.
You said it was an apple tree, right?
Yes, it's an apple tree. Are you talking to Martin or are you talking to Tilda?
Tilda.
Yes, it's an apple tree. I'm pretty sure it's either that or it does pears. Well, there's 2 trees. One of them does apples, one of them does pears. Sometimes they do both. I don't know why.
Well, in that case, I'll have something up there.
Yes. So
Thank you.
Splendid. Well, good night.
Nice.
She trots off to work downstairs. You go out of the pub, of the inn.
I go out, I climb the tree.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. It's a tree. Trees are climbable.
They are to normal people, not to me. That's Stacey, by the way, not my character. So I climb the tree and I find a safe-looking branch and just lie down on it.
Yes. And with that, you go to sleep in a tree.
Yeah, I don't like inside. It's scary.
That's fine. So, Would either of you two gentlemen like to do anything before bed, or shall we roll on to the next day?
He's just going to sleep. He's a bit tipsy.
Yeah, just
Good night, everyone. Sleep well. And with that, you all go to bed. You rest. You may have the need to go to the bathroom during the night, but we won't discuss that. Like any good adventure in D&D, we don't talk about the toilet. Unless an Otyog's involved,
Since
in that
when?
case. Since common decency! We talk about sewers, we don't talk about toilets.
Uh-huh.
God. Like, we also don't talk about female battle armor. Because we're not doing any of those JRPG bullshit armors, which doesn't fucking work. Oh yeah, I've got a bikini armor. That's not very helpful. Sorry.
Do you want to get it off your chest, honestly?
Sorry, no, it's my inner more madness coming out. But tomorrow morning you wake to the sun rising. It's a nice chill day to begin with. The apple tree is having a nice breeze pass through it. As an elf, you don't need to sleep a full 8 hours, so you had a reasonable night's sleep, all things considered. The two in itself, it was fairly comfortable lodgings. It's probably equivalent to a Premier Inn, so yeah. Lenny Henry was there just promoting, but that's about it. Is his name right? Yeah, never mind. So next morning, you come downstairs after waking up to the smell of bacon in the air, as well as a mixture of eggs and juice. It's a pleasant scent. The bar is somewhat empty. There is Ethan sitting eating his breakfast, which his mother's been preparing for him, and his little sister also eating. And Tilda greets you warmly and asks, "Is there anything in particular you'd like me to whip up?" We can do oats, we can do porridge, we can do berries, we can do a number of things. Just ask and
Eggs.
I will do for you. Eggs, understood. Runny, scrambled, fried, boiled.
Eggs.
Okay. Raw, got it.
I'll have a plate of berries, please.
Okay. Would you...
And Tiger jumps up onto the table where the two children are eating.
They're not children. They're about 14 and up, but yeah, sure.
They're still
Children.
not children.
They beg to differ, but okay. So yeah, no, the Ethan, a scruffy man, a scruffy, tall, lanky boy, sees the cat in a bit of a. You can tell by the way he holds his head that he has a bit of a hangover. It's like, oh, there's a cat, right? The girl is like, hey, don't mean to hurt you. Sorry for scaring you before. Yes, Mr. Stillben. Stillcrest. Sorry. Oh, so many people these days. What would you like for breakfast, my dearie?
I'll have the porridge, thank you.
Splendid. Honey, berries?
Berries, please.
Understood.
My berries.
Oh, yeah, plenty of berries. Berries are one of the few things that grow around here.
My berries.
So you each sit down, having your respective meals, as we come to see a man wandering into the fort walls. A rather fashionable man with wonderful chainmail, which is a little tattered, as if been worn before. Douglas?
He's got dark black hair. Has he got a helmet? I'm pretty sure he's got a helmet, doesn't he?
You do have your father's helmet, yes, but you've just entered into the fort itself. To your left, you can see the inn that you were told to meet at. The Sleeping Lion Inn, where you presume this Tilda Stone Mill resides.
Is there any kind of food place nearby? Like,
There doesn't appear to be so much of an open market in the inner walls. There is a church and a blacksmith and the garrison house itself. But
can I go to the blacksmith, please?
go ahead. The blacksmith's is a little down the road, but as you arrive, you see a dwarven man hammering away in the early morning days, sweat dripping from him, landing onto the steel, and it's steaming immediately off.
I say to him in Dwarvish, good sir, do you have any sort of signet that I could purchase from you?
He replies in Dwarvish, "Signet? What do you mean by signet?"
A sort of gift that you would give to someone.
This
Like
isn't
a
really a
ring or
gift
something.
shop. This is a blacksmith. I make swords. I make buckles. Don't be rude. Who are you? Don't know why everyone around here is from the West Country, but never mind. Welcome to Westworld.
No.
No. Okay. Let me get. I'm sorry, laddie, but what exactly do you mean by signet?
I'm looking for some sort of kind of crest. Sort of. Do you have any sort of? You're a blacksmith. You should know what these things are.
Yeah, but I wouldn't. You see, laddie, I wouldn't really have someone else's signet. I'm but a humble blacksmith and serve this to the forge and to the craftsman himself.
I walk out awkwardly.
Good to meet ya. Bloody troll folk always going around asking stupid questions when they don't know what they're doing. They don't even appreciate good steel. Fucking hell. You hear him utter this in Dwarven as you leave.
Yeah. I thought if they have a blacksmith, the blacksmith can do like signet rings and stuff. Anything metal.
Okay, do you want jewellery?
No, I wasn't looking for jewellery in specific. I was looking for something which you could get from a blacksmith.
Okay, you can get swords from a blacksmith. You can get a shield from a blacksmith.
Yeah, but I'm just saying because blacksmiths don't just do swords and shields. They do
They
other
also
stuff.
do.
Which
They also do nails. They do hinges. They do
Shoes.
gears. The thing is, what you're looking for is a jeweler. If you're looking for a ring specifically, because jewelers are the ones who do jewelry, signet rings, all that sort of stuff. It's more of a upper crust sort of thing to have. They do. I think they would be able to do basic things, but it wouldn't be anything that would be very noteworthy. It's like an iron band would be a steel iron band ring would be probably the level that you'd be getting from a blacksmith.
that's what I was looking for.
Okay, sorry.
I didn't know what to say what it was. That's why I was very confused.
You want a steel band ring, laddie? Yeah, I can do that. It won't take long. Actually, I think I have a couple. What size your finger?
That size. I take up my hand.
He holds your knuckle. Which fingers are you wanting?
I'm simply looking for, I guess, the middle finger.
Middle, right? He quickly does a quick measurement using his fingers. That'll be 25. Okay. So, what brings you into town? I haven't seen you before. He quickly goes about looking through his assortment of different tools and equipment.
I'm simply a traveller.
Traveller.
Yeah.
You, okay. Well, here we are. He jumps down into a little pile like, got it. Now, could do a bit of a polishing. So, would you like it as is, or you want a bit more refinement?
Could you put initial engravings on it?
Yeah, I can. Definitely.
The initials of T and V.
Sure. Common, dwarven,
Could
draconic.
you please put it in? Wait, how would you know if I knew Draconic?
No, it's, the thing is, draconic is sort of the higher languages, the use of nobility. So he says these are the languages he himself knows because he sort of
Okay.
needs to.
Um,
I only know basic.
could you please put it in Common, please?
All right, laddie. That'll be about 20 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
You just arrived, or you been the night already?
I've been traveling from my homestead. I was visiting relatives.
Fair, fair. Not many relatives around here who really are worth talking to, aside from the dead ones. Yep. Sorry. But no, fine. If you're looking for anything to eat and drink, I'd recommend the Sleeping Lion Inn. That Tilda lady's a sweetheart, real charm. Price is fair, reasonable amount. But if you're looking for any supplies or whatnot, you'll probably want to go to the Minglewort Goods department, just down the road.
I'll head there then. I'll be back.
Splendid. So as the days, I should remind you that you did get the letter that you were meant to meet at the Sleeping Lion Inn like everyone else.
Yep. No, I got it.
Okay, I was just making sure that you knew.
How much does the ring cost, by the way? Just so I know.
5 silver.
Thank God. Okay, Karen.
He's a cheap piece of shit, to be honest.
Okay.
If you want anything masterfully crafted, you have to get one of those dragon folk to do it. They're proper good.
Yeah. No, I get that.
But yeah, no, 5 silver, materials, time, that's fine. Okay. See you in 20. And he goes about doing his work. What does everyone else do as they have you finished your breakfast? There's a village. There's a local area you can visit and look around. Please tell me not everyone's dropped out of the call again.
No.
Okay, sorry, it was all silence. No one said anything.
Repeat the last couple sentences.
So, Doug's character is going to the supply store. You have not met him yet, and you have just finished your breakfast. So, what would you like to do now? I presume you had some light conversation over breakfast, of course.
I guess.
Yes. So what do you do, Harry?
I go towards the captain's place.
Yes, you go to the garrison house, that's fine.
Yes.
Would the fellow companions S and Kelby... No, that's not even right. Kepley also be joining?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Splendid. Do we want to do Doug first or you three first? We could say that Doug goes first and then he could join you if you want to go like...
If you want to speed it up.
Yeah. So, Doug, you arrive at Minglewort Goods. There's Sorry, your character...
Yeah. I walk in, open the door, have a look around and scan kind of the building.
It's basic. It's a bit of a... How do I put it? It's sort of like an Argos, in the sense of there is a waiting area, and most of the building is storage that's in the back. There are 2 clerks currently managing things at the desks, currently negotiating trade with some of the other travellers. Do you approach the desk and converse?
I wait in the queue if there is a queue.
There's not much of a queue, it's early in the morning, so...
Well, I wait behind whoever's there at the moment.
There is no one else.
Oh, okay.
Finish their work.
Sorry, it's just the build-up sounded like there were people there, so I just...
No, there's 2 clerks, one of them is currently engaging with someone else, whilst another is... So...
Okay, I go up to the free clerk.
Yes?
Hello, I'm looking for... do you have string?
String? Define string, like the kind
That you would have around your neck to hold jewellery or some sort of.
We have cord, yes. We definitely have cord.
Could I have a length of cord, please?
How much would that be, sir?
That
A foot?
enough to go around the neck.
Hold on. That will be a measure of cord. That would be 1 copper.
1 copper.
Would that be all, or was there more to have?
So I would like to know more about this town. Could you tell me anything that?
Well, no, I'm not the tour board. If you were to know, well, this is Fort Duskull. This is Muulgrov Goods, the best trade hub in all of Rinnial. Fort, I'm not really sure what to say. Just, it's not my job. Sorry.
Okay. Thank you for your help. As I take the cord off him, I slide him 5 silver and walk out.
Oh. Would you like some more cord then?
No,
Plenty.
it's absolutely fine. I just walk out, and then I start heading towards the blacksmith again.
Splendid. And you arrive at the blacksmith. Just time. Finished it for you, laddie.
Could I put this cord through it? I understand you wanted it for a finger, but I was wondering if I could put it with a string.
It's your ring. You can do whatever you want with it. He just tosses it to you.
I catch it. Can I roll for this?
Yes, fine. I roll acrobatics check.
Acrobatics check. So what's that?
That is your dexterity plus your proficiency modifier if you are proficient in it.
I've got a +1 on acrobatics. It says. So.
Okay, so then roll your dice and add 1.
Is it D20?
D20, yeah.
I got 19. That's with the 1 added.
Without even looking, you catch it in your hand, you know.
Yeah.
It's like he tosses it to you as you're looking away, and one-handed catch in your hand. Oh, it is there. Well, good reflexes. Well, thank you for your business. If there's anything else you need, just remember that I am here.
Thank you for your services. How much was it?
That'd be 5 silver, laddie.
Okay, I give him 10 silver.
Very generous of you, sir.
Thank you for your...
My name is Ogren Rockhammer. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
My name is Tregor Vivald. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet such a generous young man.
I will see you in the future. Goodbye.
Hopefully. Have a good day.
And I walk over to the inn.
You walk over to the inn just as 3 people are beginning to exit.
I walk past them and go into the inn.
You enter into the inn to see 3 people sitting and eating their breakfast.
Did they just teleport?
No, this was 3 different people.
Oh god!
I didn't describe them, didn't I?
No! No!
You're an idiot.
You cannot avoid the fate!
Okay, I walk up to the bar.
There are 3 people there. A middle-aged woman, a tall, lanky teenage boy, and a thin, younger teenage girl. The 2 youths are eating their breakfast, whilst the middle-aged woman is currently just tending to her ledgers.
Excuse
Greetings.
me. I was wondering if a certain person had entered the tavern.
I'm wondering myself. No, I'm getting the voices mixed up. Good day, sir. Yes, now, who perchance are you looking for, sir?
Out of character. I don't know who the fuck the name is, but it was in the letter.
Tilda Stonemill.
I'm looking for a certain Tilda Stonemill.
Oh, I'm afraid I've got some bad news, sir. Miss Tilda, she passed away just 2 nights ago.
That is a shame.
I'm kidding, I'm Tilda. Nice to meet you, sir.
My face is completely blank and stone cold, staring at her.
Everyone's a critic. Well, I'm presuming you're member of the Brethren of Aid. If so, you're here to see the captain. The captain's in garrison, and you'll want to speak to those three over there. They're also companions from the Brethren of Aid. Care for breakfast? Got eggs, porridge, berries?
Just a water for me.
Why come to an inn and only have water? I don't understand that. Sure, we have milk. Milk's good. It's good for your bones.
I'll have a water, please.
Offer him hot chocolate. That works.
That's not my character, Stacey. Get out of my head.
Chocolate doesn't exist in this world.
Apple juice.
Apple juice?
Apple juice.
Apple juice. Do you wish?
Elephant juice?
No. Shut up, you troglodyte. Okay.
Oh.
So, yeah, okay, water. You sure? Nothing to eat? Okay, fine. Well, just go see them. They're going to be heading off to see the captain soon anyway. Yeah. That's all I have to say. Sorry.
Where is the captain, may I ask?
She is in the garrison hall, which if you go right out the door, look to your left, look to your left, you'll see there's a big building, and you do know the building that she saw because it was the one right opposite of the blacksmith. You've seen the building, you know where it is.
Yeah.
She gives the description of the building, so you know where to go.
Okay. So from this information, I down the water and I take the engraved kind of ring thing I have with the initials TV and then with the cord in it. And I take it off from around my neck and I place it on the table where the three are sitting. Then I walk out the door towards the garrison. Boom! Mic drop.
For you three currently chewing on your breakfasts in different stages of completion, a man just dropped off some jewelry by you and then left.
Tiger starts playing with it. Batting it from one paw to another and just generally pouncing and playing like a cat.
You stride nobly out the door, knowing full well that they are in awe of what you've just done.
I didn't expect them to be in awe of what I've just done. I've just walked out the door because...
I'm really not. I'm fairly certain Tiger's not going to like him.
Great. So, with that, you finish your breakfasts. Tiger continues to chew on the ring. And as you leave, Douglas, have you already headed off, or are you waiting for your companions?
No, I headed off to the garrison ahead of them.
We'll then meet up with you all. As you arrive at the garrison, you're greeted by two guards. They ask your business. I presume you tell them why you're here.
Yeah, I inform them why I'm here.
They say, right away, we will inform the captain. Adams, go. One of the guards bows and quickly heads off inside. 5 or so minutes later, when you all arrive at the front of the gate, the front of the garrison house, where this man who currently left his... Oh, I just joined the call. What?
Yes, sorry, I just...
That's fine. You all meet up with the man who just left his jewelry with you a moment ago in front of the garrison house. He's standing looking over.
When Tiger joined me around my neck,
Yeah.
it was still hanging from its mouth, so I took it out the mouth and just kind of kept it.
Say goodbye to that 10 silver. Oh no, wait, 15 silver, because you paid 5 silver for one piece of cord.
It was not full... Okay, it's the whole point behind it. I'm not going to explain it. But...
Yes,
He's a
okay.
git.
So as you all convene, the guards also ask you of your business, and they so yeah okay. Halt! Who are you? Why do you come to the garrison?
I'm swinging this ring on a cord around my fingers. While I just look at him go, orders.
Orders from whom?
I give him my ID.
Ah, I understand. My apologies. I presume these two are with you?
Yes.
Understood. Aldo will be with you shortly.
Good.
And as if on cue, a tall, burly-looking half-orc walks out from the gates of the garrison. He is... how do I describe? He is tall, muscular. He wears a grin on his face, but a deep expression of seriousness behind it. You can just make out the startings of a tattoo underneath his collar, underneath his uniform, and on his chest is the insignia of the garrison, ranking himself as the captain's lieutenant. Greetings! I am Aldo Grun. I presume you are the cavalry sent or summoned? Anyway, Captain's been waiting for you. God damn it, it's always going back in! Greetings. So, Captain's been waiting for you. So, can I get your names before we head on in and tell you what's happened?
Zorgar Meniscale.
Zorgar. He pulls out a little bit of parchment. Okay, Zorgar. How do you spell that last bit?
Men.
Men.
E. Scale.
Zorgar men. Okay. You, pretty?
S.
I was talking to the halfling.
Oh, I'm Kepley.
Kelpie, got it.
Oh, this is just gonna be a running joke now, isn't
The
it?
halfling said Kepley.
Yes, Kepley.
I'm sorry. I hate to tell you this, but I am dyslexic.
Oh,
What?
I'm fucking with you. Okay. Kepley. That's going to be hard. Everyone knows about Kelpies. Oh.
well,
I feel
apparently
sorry
my
for you,
parents
mate.
didn't.
So, yes, Kepley, Zorgar, Mr. Shiny, or Miss Scary? Who wants to go first?
S.
S. Is just S. Just a letter.
No, it's spelled E-S-S. And if you look down the sheet, I can see it from here. It's there, and I point to it.
What are you, a VIP? Let me in this club.
Yeah, what he said. I like you. You seem like a fun guy. So, you, Mr. Shiny, what's your name as well? Just gotta get it all, forms, so and whatnot. You are
Trigger.
Tregor. Got it? Okay. So, if you come on in, we'll meet in the War Council. Fancy way of putting meeting room. I'll give you a quick summary of what's happened. So, the situation as it stands, the people who your organisation associate with, as in your guild members, we sent them off to investigate something. They haven't come back. We kind of need to know what happened to them. Got it? Good. Come on in. And with that, he guides you into the hall, into the garrison house, where you'll quickly follow through a couple of hallways up into the second floor, where you enter into a small meeting room, with a large circular table and several seats laid out in the center of the room. Okay, so Suvu's going to be showing up now. Is there anyone here? Nah, fuck it, never mind. Okay,
Speak your mind.
nah, I won't. Sorry. So, yeah, I've given you the rundown. Do you folks have anything important you need to tell us? What have any of you brought news from outside the walls? Anything important happened? No? Okay, thought as much. Splendid. So, here she is. And entering into the room is a tall, muscular, dragonborn female with brass scales and ribbons of blue going wrapping around her arm. Ribbons of scales of, blue. She wears her uniform proper and tightly. She greets you all with a polite nod and says, "You are members of the Brethren, correct?
Aye.
Please sit. We have things to discuss. Would anyone like anything before we sit down?"
Meat.
I would like to call out of character, Harry. Before you think anything sexual, she may be dragonborn. Stop.
What?
You see, Doug?
Because they're the same race.
Yeah, well, it's not like there's interbreeding or anything.
Well,
Dragon lives matter, I'll have you know.
that's why I told Harry to stop trying to breed with everyone.
Yes.
Why the fuck have I been the one trying to breed with everyone?
Because it's the same race. Why the hell would a man fuck a dragon?
Well, how do
Or
you
a
think
halfling?
how do you
Have you
think
not
the
seen the last
Dragonborn even
half of
started?
2017?
What?
You want to know how Dragonborns began? It involved a man, and involved a dragon, and involved a copious amount of alcohol and a good night.
Why are you man and a dragon?
No, it
Why not
didn't.
a woman and a dragon?
They're a separate race.
Are there a halfling and dragon?
Let's not get into the semantic details of the origin of the Dragonborn. That
Okay.
is for the fan fiction. We do not divulge. So, you each take a seat at the table. You are provided. You're provided with semi-comfortable seats. They're rather plain and simple to a lesser degree. So, as you all sit, Suvu addresses you all. "Greetings. Thank you for coming. I presume Aldo has informed you of the current state of affairs." To which point Aldo, nodding at his captain, "Yes, they have a basic rundown of what's happened, but I'll save all the good bits for you." And he says, "Thank you, my dear. So, what has happened? We at this fort, like every fort that there is within the walls of Rinyo, within the lands of Muulgrov, have had your brethren stationed with us. However, your brethren have disappeared. The ones stationed here, that is. We sent them out to search a possible bandit camp near to one of the villages. Of course, we had to make sure that this camp was put out as quickly as possible, so we sent for them to immediately leave. Unfortunately, our mage did not foresee the coming storm. They were separated from us for a few days and have since not reported back. We are unsure whether they are still alive, as it were. This is why we ask you to investigate what has happened to them."
And assuming we find this bandit camp, what were their orders?
to, if at all possible, apprehend, and if not, to destroy. We care about the safety of the civilians in the nearby areas. They are not well defended. They are vulnerable to the attacks of banditry. Of course, we do not know what's happened, so for all we know that the bandits are dead, as are they. We just need confirmation. We, other garrison, must protect the fort and are not allowed to exit our jurisdiction. And unfortunately, it happens that they land within the area outside of our reach.
So why are you bothered about the bandit camp in the first place?
It is our duty to protect the towns and villages of the nearby settlements. You would know this as a basic understanding of the Brethren of Aid. They are posted in either a town, a city, or a fort, and from there they are then sent out to the nearby villages and local areas to combat the issues that may arise within the areas. It may be something as simple as a child's gone missing to there's been a murder and no one knows who's done it, or something more sinister. In a way, it's the adventure of the week. So we hope that they are not dead. It would be quite a tragedy if they were. So that is why we ask you to please investigate as soon as you can.
And how far away is this camp?
It is, let me look at the map. I have a map, you're not allowed to see it because I'm a dick. Camp, no, yep, no, fuck you, stop doing that. This is not Suvu, this is Martin being frustrated at his own incompetence.
Has Martin lost the map?
No, Martin knows what the map is, it's just the map is a bit of a bitch to be around, to find. Okay, here we are. No, I don't want to open it in Paint. I never want to open it in Paint. Who the hell ever wants to open a document in MS Paint?
Oh no, MS Paint! Beautiful.
Fuck you.
It's alright, I'm an Oma cat.
Shit, I need to
It is a day's walk or half a day's ride.
And are you going to lend us horses?
We will be able to provide, so long as... Yes, we will. We can provide horses.
Half a day it is.
So, are we at an agreement on what is to happen? I am unfamiliar with your skills, given how I wasn't allowed to know, I wasn't aware of who would be sent. It would be beneficial for me to at least know who I'm sending out there. If there's any equipment we can provide, and any knowledge in which we can prepare you. So, please, tell me...
And lots of arrows and bolts.
We can provide arrows. Arrows are simple to
Money.
provide.
And bolts?
Money you get for doing jobs. That is the way the world works. So,
Potions.
You already said the lend us horses.
he said potions.
What?
Never mind. So, who exactly am I sending out?
Your guard took our names.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Aldo, please, give me their names. Yeah, yes, this is, the, halfling is a Kepley, got it right. Kepley Stillcrest. The, elven lady is a Miss S. The dragonborn fellow is... God damn it.
Zorgar.
Thank you. My writing's illegible. and the man in chain is a Tregel Vivald. So that's their names, but I don't really know much about them. So yes.
Well, I am good with the longbow. I am good with the sword. I am good with the crossbow.
So
I am good.
understood.
What was that, Harry?
I am good.
Okay.
Thought he said I am Groot. No, no. So you are a soldier, not sure. You clearly are some form of warrior yourself with your chain, and it's still correct?
Correct.
What
Uh,
do you do?
Oh, well, daggers, a hand axe, I know a few spells.
Understood. Well, that said, it would be best if you headed out with post haste. We can provide horses, we can provide food if necessary. Unfortunately, we are out of healing potions, as it were. Our mage had a bit of a bad batch, as it were, so I wouldn't risk it. So, all heading out, you must follow the road that leads to the leads to the east, and then once you reach the pillar stone, go north for 2 miles. That is where we were told the camp was spotted last. So, we are understood.
Yes, sir.
I take your silence for yes, good. I have business to attend to. Thank you for your time. Now I will leave you in the care of Aldo, who will then guide you to what has to be done next. Good day. And she leaves the room swiftly, leaving you with Aldo. Okay, so that's Captain, as you can tell, real people person. Horses, right this way, come on. And he leads you to the stables and prepares you for what is to come next. So, God, sorry. What do you just wish to head out now and go on the adventure?
Yes.
Yep.
Splendid. God damn it. Sorry. I'm having a device that's been a bit of a problem. Yeah. Splendid. So in that case, you all are given a horse each, pony for the halfling. You're not physically wide enough for a horse.
I know.
Who basically, and also, this will be quite hard for us since, well, I don't know about the others, but I don't have land vehicles.
Well, horses aren't vehicles.
What else would be land vehicles then?
A cart, a chariot, that sort of thing.
Horses don't count then.
No, you have a horse each. They're standard horses, nothing exquisite like a true Rinyor steed, but they will do the job of transporting you from one area to another. So, is there anything else you wish to do before you head off? Maybe interact with each other, I don't know. I just want to leave you guys up to do something.
Onward.
Yeah. I'm still swinging this thing on the string that my cat was playing with. We woke up to our horse. I'm gonna name it Horsey.
Her name is Buttercup.
Horsey.
Fine, whatever. You mount the steed, I presume, and head on your way. Unless anyone wants to do anything else, like I said. Doug?
Is there one horse per person?
3 horses, 1 for the dragonborn, 1 for the human, 1 for the elf, and 1 pony for the halfling.
I want to. No, I don't want to. Okay. What colour horses are there?
They are chestnut.
Oh, they're all the same.
My mine's called Horsey. Mine's not the same.
Uh, I guess I just walk up to one of the horses and I mount it. Not in that way.
Only you were thinking of it in that way until you...
No. I was not the only one thinking.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
also
you
mount a
were.
horse.
I'm not.
So you begin to travel westwards towards the... you begin to travel east along the road. It's a well-trodden path, not tarmac or anything. It's simple winding road across the plains.
Just before we set off, has anyone thought to bring horse feed?
You're provided saddlebags with enough feed for the next
Okay.
2 or 3 days.
As far as I know, horses can eat grass.
Yeah, and there's plenty of grass to go around.
Damn it, Stacey.
I take a swig of my good bud. That grass, sorry. Yes. So you head off. You begin to journey forth. The air is beginning to become rather warm as the sun begins to shine down upon you. It is a rather still day. There's very little breeze. The area in which you're around is mainly drier grass, not of a lush green, but more of a yellow. Still grass, just not
Green grass.
not green. Mediterranean grass, I should say. So you journey forth.
As we call it.
So would people like to make a survival check?
And what do I do for that?
You
Roll a
roll-
d20 plus your survival.
Oh, okay, I need to find out if I've got a survival now. That should be fun.
Survival is your wisdom modifier, plus if you have proficiency in it.
Alright, no, I don't have proficiency in it, and wisdom.
I've got 11.
Did you roll that?
I got a 9, but it's plus 2 on my survival modifier.
I got 18.
Okay. Just for
Okay.
a thing like this, I don't need everyone to roll. I just need one
Oh.
person. But 11 was fine. Was the first roll I heard, and it's fine enough. You follow the path. There's no difficulty. You spot the rock, and you begin to journey inwards to where the camp you were told the camp was. About a mile in, you do spot what looks like makeshift tents about a mile ahead. You don't see much activity from this distance. How do you wish to proceed?
Should we dismount and act sneaky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I have a plan. Because I'm wearing chainmail, I'm not going to be any sneaky, so I'm going to walk up very slowly.
That
Whilst
won't
people go around the back.
That will still make you at disadvantage on stealth, though.
I'm not stealthing.
Okay. So
This
you're
is basically so people can cat-like flank.
so you're approaching without hiding. Everyone else is sneaking around.
It depends who else is wearing like heavy gear or not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
I'm not.
Okay, well that's just me then. I'd suggest that someone goes to the left, someone goes to the right. I don't know. You guys decide, but I'm gonna go walk in
Right.
ready.
Tiger just constantly looks at you and stares at you from my shoulder. So I go to the left, and I really, really sneakily sneak through the undergrowth, bushes, trees, whatever the frig is there.
I need everyone aside from Doug to roll stealth checks.
So work out which way you guys are going, if you're going left or right, or if you're coming with me.
18, where's stealth? Plus 6?
Yeah,
20.
Hang on, oh, for God's sake, I can't do maths.
24.
24.
With an 18, you did pretty well.
Okay, who's going left and who's going right? Because we've got people rolling, but where are you going?
I'll go right.
I've already gone left.
Yeah, so you're splitting, so one's right, one's left. Where are you going, Gary?
Right.
Okay. So Stacey, you're on your own.
Yay!
So, as you approach the circlings of the tents, what did you roll, Andrew?
I got 26.
Fucking hell. How did you...
Sneaky people. Sneaky people. Wait, what classes is everyone, by the way? I forgot.
Yeah, we didn't actually establish that. Well, we established one, but that's about it.
I'm sorry, please explain to me what a class is.
You're Stacey, you are playing as an elf...
Urchin.
That is your background.
the class is your class and level. It should be in the top left of that box next to your name. Which is passenger side.
Funny. Fighter 3.
You're a fighter, yeah.
So basically, she's good at fighting things,
Okay.
as per the name.
And being sneaky, apparently.
So, Harry, what are you?
A sorcerer.
Okay, and Andrew?
Bard.
Oh yeah, you're the bard. I forgot. Because I was thinking of Scanlan, and I was like,
No.
Okay, but yeah, I'm a paladin, by the way.
That doesn't help, but thank you.
A holy warrior. Sometimes. Sometimes holy, sometimes just a guy who swore an oath.
I swear about God.
Okay, so essentially what happens is you're like, okay, got this plan. You sneak around and I'll go straight forward. By the way, I'm a paladin. Goodbye.
Basically sums up the plan.
And
Do
with
we all
that,
rolls? Good. Let's go.
And with that, the Dragonborn Sorcerer and the Halfling Bard go to the right, with the Elf going to the left. The camp itself is not very large, I would say.
With the horses, I tie mine up on a tree, just so it can't walk away, because I'm walking towards the camp.
Mine's caught a horsey, it'll come back to me.
Both of okay. Make a animal handling check, Stacey.
Bollocks. 8? I think.
The horse sort of starts wandering away.
I grab the horse and I tie it next to mine.
Horsey is done with your shit. And then, yes, so as you approach the camp, Tregor, make a perception check.
Okay, so that's a D20, isn't it?
Yep, D20 plus your perception modifier.
Which is... Perception modifier, where's that? Perception 2, okay. I got a 9.
It's rather quiet. You don't really hear any activity coming from the camp. Aside from that, there's nothing really of note that you notice right off the bat.
Okay.
You haven't odd thing, you haven't seen any guards around the camp either.
Do I have any spells, by the way?
Yes, as a you know that document I sent you which said Paladin?
I got Paladin spells, but some of them you said I have to prepare before using them.
Yeah, no, okay, I'll go over this quickly. In the other document that I sent you, which was the Paladin document, not Paladin spells, but Paladin.
Yeah.
Well, let me open up the document myself. I have a lot of documents. I tend to over-prepare. So, Paladin Oath of the Crown. That should be the document that you have. Okay, yeah. So,
I should probably decide on my cantrips, but meh.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later if you want. I would just recommend that you have magic missile and shield as the spells that you know, Stacy,
Okay.
because they'll probably be very useful for you. Shield is the same way that you used it before. You use your reaction to grant yourself +5 to your AC, which means an attack might miss you. A magic missile, you automatically hit up to 3 targets with 3 magical darts, 1 each, or 1 person taking 3 darts. Okay.
Each shot is 1d4.
Yeah, each shot is 1d4 plus 1. And you roll for them separately, sorry. Finally, you also have the Conjure Familiar spell prepared. That is the other spell that you have. Okay, so quick thing for you, Doug. At second level, you get spell casting. The Paladin table shows how many spell slots you have to cast spells. To cast one of these spells at first level or higher, you must expend a slot of the spell's level or higher. You regain all expended spell slots when you finish a long rest. You prepare the list of Paladin spells that are available from the spells in your list. As you are Oath of the Crown Paladin, you have some already prepared at all times. That being Command and Compel Duel.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And they should be set in your Paladin spell thing.
I got those, but it's just the others.
Okay.
I don't know.
As a third level paladin, when you prepare spells, you choose a number of paladin spells equal to your charisma modifier plus half your paladin level rounded down. So, what's your charisma modifier?
+3.
So you can prepare.
Do I have my proficiency or not?
No. You add half your paladin level rounded down. So your level in paladin is 3, so half of that is 1.5, rounded down is 1. So you have 4 spells that you can prepare at the start of the day. And so pick 4 from the first level slot, and you can just tell me which ones they are as they come up.
Okay, I'll mark them up just with my pencil.
And as a paladin, you can choose to expend a spell slot to instead deliver Divine Smite.
Okay.
Divine Smite is 2d8. Where is it? Sorry. It's 2d8 extra damage to your attack for a first level spell, plus 1d8 for each spell higher than first. So.
Meow.
What? Yep. Sorry about that. Yeah. Enjoy.
Doug's in the middle of an motorway, apparently.
Yeah, I am.
So, as a third level fight, sorry, let me just double check something. You should have 2 spell slots available to you.
What for my spells at the moment?
Yeah. So, sorry. You have 2 spell slots. They are the spell. Think of them as mana. You have the 4 spells that you can prepare each day, and then you use the 2 spell slots to use to cast that spell.
Is it only level 1, by the way, I can have?
It's only level 1 as per your current level.
Do you know what? I'm on D&D wiki, yeah? And at the bottom there's a load of adverts. One of them says, "How do I stop my friends from playing D&D?"
That's a very, very important one.
Okay, I've picked 4 for the first level paladin spells.
Sorry. You have 3 prepared. You have 3 spell slots for your level.
Okay, so only 3.
No, as in you have you can cast a spell 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So it can be the same spell 3 times, or it can be 3 different spells 1 time each. Or
Can I tell you what spells I've got at the moment?
yeah, sure. Just message it to me in Facebook. Just the name of the spell. You don't need to give me the description. And remember, you always have command and compelled duel ready to you.
Okay.
That's fine. Okay. Got it. Thank you. So yeah, as you're approaching into the camp, do you enter in past any of the tents?
I stand at the entrance.
It's not so much got an entrance as it is just a collection of tents with a shitty wooden how do I put it? You know how you have fallen pieces of shit that you just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
lump around? It's
Hmm.
sort of like that. It's not got a defined entrance, so to say. There are there are a few spikes, a few bits of whittled wood jutting up into the air, but nothing that you could say is an entrance. So you stand outside the perimeter. Whilst this is happening, the other three members of the party are flanking around the area. The area of the camp itself is about approximately it has a diameter of about 40 or so feet.
Okay. Can I walk into the camp?
Yes.
But
Does anyone
walk
wish?
slowly and cautiously.
Yes, if you wish, you can make a stealth check.
Okay, I'll make a stealth check anyway, just to see.
Can I assist? Or not?
No, you cannot.
You're a bit too far away.
Yeah. Unfortunately, when it comes to stealth checks, unless you can only assist if you're next to them, and if you're doing the thing yourself, you can't do it. You can't assist.
12.
Okay. And did you roll with disadvantage?
Why would disadvantage? Oh, no, I haven't rolled this one. Roll again?
Yeah.
6.
Okay. Clank, clank, clank. You're a bit loud. But as you enter in, I presume you'll have your sword and shield up.
Yep, sword and shield are ready.
Entering in, you don't see anyone. Honestly,
Can I look? Can I look in the nearest tent to me?
Yes, you look in a tent. You see some ragged sheets, the remains of some spoilt meal, but no signs of life.
Okay, I will check the next tent.
Similar story.
The next tent.
This tent's a bit of an odd one.
Oh shit.
You enter the tent. This is before you know it's an odd one. You're entering each tent, right?
Well, I'm looking in rather than entering.
Make a dexterity check. Dexterity saving throw.
Ah. Dex. 15.
As you enter into the tent, you feel the ground begin to give way beneath you, and you quickly jump backwards as the tent begins to fall in on itself into a cave system below.
Holy shit, I shout.
And as you begin to look around, you actually see what seems like the remains of a struggle. There's dried blood. There's no corpses, though. Something's happened here, but you don't know what.
Did I fall down or was...
No, you pulled yourself back just in time to make sure that you didn't fall in face first into the...
But now I realise that the place is covered in blood.
You realise that there is specks of blood. There's not much, but there is enough to say that there has been some kind of kerfuffle.
Are there any more tents, or is that just the only tent?
There are a few, but like I said, there's very little inside them that isn't like I've already described.
Okay. Can I just go through the remaining tents just to make sure there isn't anything here?
You do so. There is nothing of note.
Okay. Do I see anything in the surrounding forest also looking at me?
There is no surrounding forest. It's mainly open fields.
Oh, we're in a field. Okay, because I thought it was a forest.
Yeah, sorry, I should have described. It is Muulgrov is rather open fields. There is a forest to the south, which goes into Farlov, but there isn't much actually.
Oh.
It's mainly open fields.
So when I tied my horse up to a tree, there wasn't a tree.
No, you tied it to a bush.
There are some trees. It's just that you wouldn't define it as a forest.
Okay. Well, because I realise now the whole place seems naked, and I feel kind of exposed because now I realise it's not a forest.
My apologies.
I just got confused. I shout to everyone, clear.
You hear the dulcet tones of a certain human.
I stay put.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Seriously, am I just going to be on my own?
I go up.
I go up.
As you approach, you all see, pretty much the same. There is a camp. There doesn't appear to be anything here. There is, like I said, signs that something happened here, but nothing else.
I inform them of the cave system tent.
Yes. What you did spot, no, actually, someone make a perception check.
Hang on, what's perception? What's the
I'm-
modifier for perception?
I'm not going to go for perception.
It should say
Oh
in the
no,
character sheet.
I'm proficient in it.
Okay. Should give you a number to add to the roll.
2.
Total of 2?
No, like 2 is the one that I add to it. 19.
Nice.
As you've been sitting back, not approaching, you have seen some peculiar things. There are actually multiple holes in the ground.
What the fuck?
Not large ones. Well, there are some that are large. It's hard to tell. That seem to have been coming out of the earth and even some stone. You notice that the ground is actually kind of riddled with them. The
Tiger shoves his head down one.
What?
Just investigating it. Tiger shoves his head down one.
Tiger looks down into the darkness and sees nothing but darkness.
Well, cats have night vision.
No, they do not. They have better perception. They have advantage on perception checks with eyes, but they don't have dark vision.
I can
inherently.
see, but I can see in darkness well. Yeah.
Okay, with dark vision, when you're in dim light, you treat it like bright light, so there's no
When I'm
problem.
in darkness, I treat it as dim light.
Yes.
Okay, so I have a look in a hole and see what I can see.
There's 3. There's a small hole. There's a big hole. How do I put it? Looking down, it just seems to go further down into the ground.
Guys, I'm gonna say the smart thing here. As I walk up to them, I think it's a cave system.
I see you have come to that conclusion too.
No, really?
Don't just ask them.
That was out of character, by the way. My character's not sassy.
So, yes, the cave system. There isn't any immediate light down there, but you do hear something. Something very faint.
Can my cat hear it better than me?
No, well, the thing is, with your perception check that you got, being ridiculously powerful, you did hear some faint tapping sounds. Just
Ooh.
as if like
Someone's hammering on a metal floor.
more, more
Is
like
it-
tapping on rock.
I was gonna say some of the mining.
No, it's more like yeah, like the kind that you get from walking in an echoey cave, but hearing it far away.
Oh, so it's something shitty and creepy down there.
Yes.
Maybe.
This is Martin. Have we not figured this out by now?
Are
Okay,
you
but I'm
saying
not,
everything to do with me is shitty and creepy?
No, just when it comes to caves.
How do you know that? You've had nothing to do with. Well, maybe.
I'm
That
going
was
back-
in the adventure beforehand.
I get back on my horse and ride away. No, I don't.
Brave Sir Robin, he ran away, and he ran away, and he ran away.
I guess I'm gonna have to be the one that risks it, aren't I?
Well, don't
know.
jump down all those fucking holes. Jump down the one which
Do
actually
we know
hasn't.
how deep it is?
Looking, it does seem to connect to some form of cave system. With the problem, I'm going to inform you, is that only the elf has dark vision.
So
Oh,
I cast firebolt and send it down.
That is a brief light.
Yes.
You do have torches, though, as per
So?
your adventurer's guild gear.
I cast firebolt and send it down.
You send it down, and it hits stone. It's about.
But how long does it take before it hits the stone?
Well, I don't know the speed and velocity of a firebolt, but you can measure. It's
it-
about 20 feet down, but
Okay.
it's a gradual climb. It's not direct hole.
Right.
Right.
Okay. So if I go first, then everyone can hold on to the back of me, or like
a
one behind the
conga
other,
line.
and then you can all go down. Make sense?
Okay.
Yes.
Changing it again. I'm trying to find the sweet spot.
I'm
for the voice.
so glad I've got intelligence this time round.
Harry, decide if you're deep or you're high, then work on it like that.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying. I don't know.
And work out if you're posh or you're not.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Don't worry about it.
To be honest, Stacy sounds like Stacy all the time, so.
Stacey is Stacey.
Your one sounds like you, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
You sound like Doug.
Yeah, you
I know mine does sound like Doug because he's a human. I don't think I've changed that.
But humans can be.
Doug, are you a human?
Yeah.
No shit.
Are we talking about Doug in real life or Doug in the game?
Doug in real life?
No, he's a lizardman.
That makes more sense actually. I totally understand why he sleeps until bloody midday.
I thought he was just a freakishly tall dwarf.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's a dwarf with dwarfism.
Yeah, that's
That was his
definitely.
character. So, you enter into the cave system, I presume?
Yeah. I just start walking.
What is your line of entrance? Who is first, who is in the rear, and who is in the middle?
I'll go second.
Okay.
I'll take the rear for rear guard.
I go third.
As Andrew has nothing else to say on the matter, he has to choose the missing space.
Tiger the entire way as he sees. I have no idea what Doug's name is.
Why is he staring at me?
Trevor.
No, it's Tregor.
Okay, we have Kelpie
Trevor.
and Trevor.
Trevor.
Okay.
Trevor.
If
Yeah.
you fucking call me Trevor, I will kill the cat.
Call him Trevor.
Don't call
Oh,
him
believe me, it's going to be. So Trev, right?
Tregor. It's T-R-E-G.
Doug, change your name in the group chat. Change your nickname in the actual, not the shitposting one, the actual one, the campaign.
Okay, so just so you don't get confused.
Yeah. Just so we don't get confused, it's Trevor.
It's not Trevor. It has never been Trevor.
The chosen one.
No, I'm not called the Chosen One.
The Trevson one.
The chosen Trev.
Tregor, right.
Yeah. There was no V in it whatsoever. Just
Travis.
Fairy. No, fuck off.
Tree?
Trent.
No, the entire time it's like you held onto the back of me and Tiger's just staring at you.
Why the fuck is the cat staring?
I will say that for you to see properly any of the men, you're going to need a torch.
Right, I light a torch.
I light a torch as well.
Okay.
I feel like I should light a torch, but I'm not going to because I can't be bothered. So, yeah, I'll start walking.
So as you begin to... Hold on, let me get something open.
If I'm at the front, if I'm walking first, if I'm stealthy, even though the next person behind me sounds like a bloody monster, right? Can I
No, I'll
still
have to be
get
stealthy.
stealth or not?
Okay, what I'll say is... You can provide Doug with advantage on his roll, but because he has heavy armor, he'll become disadvantage. So Doug will just roll one time for the both of you, and Harry and Andrew roll normally.
Okay. But assuming one of us gets a low score,
It's gonna be okay. Here's the thing.
Isn't it going to be majority?
I'm the DM. I don't need to tell you fuck all.
But it would be quite nice to.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but this is an entertainment smoking.
Trevor wills it.
Trevor is a bitch.
What are you going to say about that, drug?
That's not my name.
can I just point out Andrew doesn't have a choice either. I've destroyed everyone else's name.
To
My
be
name's
honest, Stacey, you've gone really lazy with your name. You just literally S.
No one's... Right, is there only me that knows this? Or has figured this out? My pet's called Tiger and I'm called S.
Yeah, but Tigeress. Normally, the most dominant part of it would be Tiger, surely.
Okay.
So you're kind of the cat's in control of you.
I thought I already set the name for Andrew. It's already changed, yeah. For some reason it's not coming up and I don't know why.
No. It's because Martin said it to.
Martin said it's your
Kelp.
full name.
Yeah,
Kelp.
I did as well.
Yeah, but you... Oh,
You've got Kepley, not
yeah, you
Kelpie.
did.
I put the right name. It's Kelpie in the other one. Just because I was making a joke.
I'm changing my name now because Martin's changing it. Can we progress? Because we're just.
Sorry, I know, but sorry, we keep getting distracted. So you enter into the cave system. I need to open up the thing that I was looking for. I got distracted because I wanted to be an asshole. I'm an asshole. End of discussion.
The what?
Discussion.
And I don't know where it is. It's still not here. Oh, because it's in the wrong area. There it is. Splendid, I've got it now. I've just got to open up this. My apologies, I know this is somewhat tedious with whole me with documents and me doing shit. I'm sorry. Which one is it? It's in that one. Why am I even asking? I already have it open. I'm an idiot.
No comment.
Fuck you! Yep. Okay, here we are. So as you enter into the cave, there are 3 passages before you.
Oh.
One to the south that is large, relatively large, Then there's 2 to the west, but they're only big enough for a halfling to fit through.
What? All of them are only big for a halfling?
The
No.
one to the south is relatively large. The 2 to the east, 2 to the west are only able to be fitted through by a halfling or a small creature.
So,
Within the cave system,
Pepley, do you want to go and view stuff on your own?
Alright.
you have 2
We'll
options.
wait.
Yes.
You have 2 options. One directly to the west, and one to the southwest.
Can I hear anything from the...
Make a perception check.
Uh, 14.
Okay.
I should have said all this stupid, but never mind.
No. This is something only he could do. Having to double check things. Sorry. So, coming from the chamber directly to the west, you hear a fair amount of tapping and some clicking. That echoes across the area, echoes across the small passageway. And listening to the one in the southwest, you don't hear much, if anything. And finally, to the large passageway to the south, you hear very little. You guys still there? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, the thing went down again. Sorry. I do not know why it keeps doing it. It is very infuriating. Okay, I got dropped out of the call again. Was anyone else knocked out? Hello? Hello? Is anyone there? For God's sake. Sorry about that. I don't know why I keep getting dropped.
I didn't realise you had. Sorry.
You know. So, as I was saying before, so rudely cut off by the internet, The one to the west, you hear a fair amount of tapping and some clicking sounds that you do not recognize. To the one to the southeast, southwest, you hear nothing really, and to the large entrance to the south, you hear very little as well. Though you do hear something, you just don't know what it is. Some sounds.
Well, the only one I can enter is the south, so...
Quick question, who's here?
I am.
Hello?
I am.
Okay, just checking. Sorry about that. Okay,
I keep wanting to say Kelpie and I know that's wrong. Where is it?
Kepley.
Kepley, that's it. Right, if Kepley wants to go off on his own, then feel free, I'll wait here.
I'd suggest not, because he doesn't have dark vision, he requires a torch.
It's entirely its whim.
Well, if he's on his own, he gets trapped by these things, and because we can't fit through the
My
hole,
torch.
he'd die.
Yeah.
Kepley.
Kepley, it's up to you.
Should probably stick together. For now,
Someone is. Okay.
So as you travel down the south passageway, you still hear the faint sounds of clicking, but you also detect a faint odor.
Of
Rotting flesh.
fun.
The deeper you go down the passageway, you finally enter into a small cave opening, as it were. It's hard to see what's around, but you still continue to hear the clicking sounds.
Can I cast Detect Evil and Good, please?
Yep, go ahead. I'll just double check what that spell does. I know it says detects evil and good, but I need to know the actual effects of it all in more detail. So you are not in my list. Okay. I'll just...
Martin,
Yep.
while you're doing that, I've just been having a look at cantrips. Magic Missile isn't a cantrip.
No, it's a first level spell. I was saying for the first level spells that you know, you should have Shield and Magic Missile. And then you'll also have Conjure Familiar because you already have that one. So that will be your 3 first level spells that you know. Okay?
Okay.
Cantrips are a completely different kettle of fish. So, for the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know if there's a place of object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. Spellers can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Can I quickly ask, before we go down the hole...
You're already down the hole quite a bit.
Before we continue, can I go and have dinner? I've got to have something.
Oh, do you guys want to call it there for the time being?
I have an hour break or something?
But yeah. Yeah, can do.
Okay. Well, in that case, we can stop for there if people get food and whatnot.
And we
come back around 7 or 6:30.
People want to do it later, I don't know.
Or we can stop there for the day. It's your call.
I don't know. Andrew and Harry?
Just an hour for me.
Okay.
Yeah, same for me.
So we'll come back in an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, I will say goodbye. I'll end this call for the time being because I also need to get food. See you all in an hour. Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
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 And that will be the end of this first recording. We will continue with the session after food. Bye.